Hello everybody, Mr. JK here from fmscout.com. We're going to do another video today, and this one is going to be creating a stadium which will fit in to the next video, which will be creating a club from scratch. So let's get on with it. Then the first thing we're going to do is load the editor up, load your database, and then go down to stadiums on the left hand side. We then want to press add. So I want to do it based on my football club, Mansfield Town, the team I support. So we're going to call it Field Mill, which is what it used to be called before we got the new owner. So the city, we're going to put Mansfield. We are then going to go to owner, which will be Mansfield Town. This is a great way if your stadium is owned by somebody else. So the seat colour, it automatically changes the seat colour, so you can also just pick any colour you want for the seats. This is something new that they added from last year. Is a training ground? We're going to say no. In fact, we're going to say yes for Mansfield because they haven't actually got a training ground. So capacity, we are currently at a 9,000 stadium, so I want to set it to 40,000. Seating capacity is also going to be 40,000. This is completely up to you what you set it at. Expansion capacity, so let's say another extra 20,000. So if they do decide to expand the stadium, we can offer another 20,000. So the pitch type will be grass. You can choose any of them what it'll be. So grass is fine. Pitch length, as a default, I'd leave these as it is because you do have the option to change your pitch size. What comes further into the game when you start. On the note of pitch sizes, there's a really good guide on pitch sizes by Ezekiel, which I will put in the description just below. So have a read of that because it's a really good article. Pitch width, keep that what it is. Pitch condition, I believe the highest it goes to is 200, so 200 is the best it could be. Pitch deterioration rate, I'd put that to slow, because that just means how quick it's going to deteriorate, so how quick it's going to go in bad shape. So slow is probably the best, or slow is the best. Pitch recovery rate, 20. Yep, we can set it at 20. 20 is the highest, so it recovers really quick. You could also set the date the pitch was last relayed, and you can also set the pitch relay required date. Build date, we could say the stadium was built on the 1st of July 2014. Right, I've got a really good tip for the latitude and longitude. What you want to do is go onto Google Maps and type in wherever closest to the stadium. So all you do is click any little bit of grass. You can click anywhere, but the best thing to do is just pick a piece of grass basically. As soon as you click it, you'll see up here you've got your longitude and your latitude. So the longitude is minus 1.1. So you go minus 1.1 842 38. You don't have to put all the figures in actually. So that's a great way to get your longitude and latitude. So the same with your latitude now is 53.139. 53.139. 027. So that is now your longitude and latitude. Not many people know how to do that. The state as well, obviously you want to put very good. You can choose if it's used by national teams. So we're going to say no in this case. Used by national under 19 teams. We'll set this to all matches. But like I say, it's completely up to you. You don't want to set it as extinct because it's not. It's covered. You can add covering. Retractable roof. You could have a retractable roof. Undersoil eating, which is always good. You could have that. And the nearby stadium, you can add a nearby stadium to it as well. Capacity changes, you can add when it's going to be changed on the date if you wanted to, rather than waiting for your board. And then apart from that, you don't really need to do anything else. So if we save now as Mansfield. Sorry, there's one more thing to do. That's just creating the stadium. So once you've created the stadium, then we then need to add it to the club. So you go to club, you go to Mansfield Town. So on the left you'll see the stadium bar. If you just click general, and you'll see the stadium just here. So you press search, and then we call it Field Mill, which is just here, 681. It may be that one, because Field Mill is what we used to be called, so it should be the highest number because you've just created it. Now this is getting a bit confusing. There's so many Field Mills. We'll just set the bottom one and then we'll try it and see if it works. In fact, it's just there. So we'll save this data now as test Mansfield ground. We will then go on to the career, do exactly what I've been doing before, press edit so you don't add any other data files apart from the one that we're going to test. It's always great to test everything before you officially start the games as well. So we've got test Mansfield ground, then confirm, reset this, add England. So Mansfield's in League 2, so we'll start the game from here. Right, so we're back on. So use profile. We're going to select Mansfield. In fact, we can look at the Field Mill from here. So it should be, here we go, 40,000. So the ground's already there now. So let's just select Mansfield to continue as a save. We're going to then go to club, facilities. So there you go. So you got a 40,000 all-seater, 20,000 capacity used in normal matches. You've got year built 2014, which is what we set. You've got stadium condition, very good. Your undersoil heating's yes, roof yes. This is everything that we selected. Pitch conditions perfect as we set. These facilities aren't really included because they're completely different. There's no planned expansions, so it's all pretty good at the moment. That's how you add a stadium and then add it to a club. So anyone who, if they won't let you, if you're just starting a game and they won't let you create a new ground, or your ground's not owned by the club, then that's a great way to start. So thank you for watching, and we'll have the next video up tomorrow.